So now, talk to her. Taking the picture.
You taking the video?
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks. Hi everyone. I decided to make a tribute to Yogi Berra and to keep his memory alive. During this season, which ended, there was breaking news, but it's old news. It's still news that hurt the Yankee organization. That their beloved catcher from their history has perished at the age of 90 due to natural causes. It was shocking news at the time to hear, but it's true that the life of Yogi Berra is now over. A true Yankee that he was a beloved Yankee from his era. At this time, we should commemorate the life that Yogi Berra had, coming up as a young prodigy in 1946. He's been the rock behind home plate for many years. Today in time, we celebrate and pay homage to one of the Yankee greats. Yogi Berra had the winning attitude and the winning mentality that knew what it took to win for so many winning teams. He was a part of the great dynasty and won for the Yankees. Being the prodigy that he was, he played with alongside some of the Yankee greats. We know Yogi is looking down at today's Yankees. He would have loved to see them win, like his Yankees did. He achieved so much greatness as a player and as a coach. He was also a part of the coaching staff in 1976. You were on the 1976 Yankee team on Billy Martin's coaching staff that saw the team back in the World Series. Over the next decade, you tried managing, but that never worked out for you because George Steinbrenner had fired you. While you were a manager, you took the Mets back to the World Series since the last time they won it back in '69. After your incident with the Yankees, you never wanted to go back to the stadium ever again. Since then, both you and George have made up, and he brought you back, only to the place that you called home. You have been a fixture at the Old Timers Day. Next season will be the first without you, but it won't be the same. To this day, the museum that you started still stands. Then came the tragic death of your wife, Carmen, which you did not see coming. Since then, you have been an ambassador to the young catchers that have come up. There were two catchers that came up, Joe Girardi and Jorge Posada and Thurman Munson. The things that you will remember was less was being on the last century team, Yogi has lived out all of his former teammates from his time in pinstripes. Yogi Berra will be missed by Yankee fans that saw him play over the years. Even today's fans that saw him at every spring training will miss him as well. Yogi Berra will be missed, but his spirit and legacy will live on in generations. At first, none of us knew how to take it. We were all shocked. I know I was. This was not the news that we wanted to hear at the time. It was it was the next night that you were on the big screen that's done the baseball world forever. From that moment on, every Yankee player wore your number 8 to commemorate you until the end of the year. You have left behind a great career with so many journeys and trips, such as being an 18-time All-Star. That sets a record in Yankee history. Being a 13-time World Series champion, the most wins by any player in franchise history. You won at least 3 MVPs during your career. You were one of the most consistent Yankees that played with grace and dignity. He was the rock behind home plate for many years, even the championship years. Your greatness that you perfected and joy was when you caught the only perfect game in World Series history, when you were driving up and down like a little leaguer. Even to this day, you still think that Jackie Robinson was out at the plate. When your catching career was over, you learned how to patrol left field. Let's now make Yogi and Carmen Berra rest in peace. Everyone still likes your quotes and Yogiisms that you perfected, that you used to say. I hope you guys had liked the tribute, and I hope Yogi Berra's spirit will live on forever.